The major problem of Israel is with the young generation of the black community.
All right, welcome back, Waterbuilding TV. This is going to be a fun one today, man. I'm just going to talk to y'all from the heart. I'm Generation X. And, a lot going on. There's a lot of psychological warfare going on our generation especially. Of course, the Generation Z, millennials, the betas, y'all have a tough road to climb because they didn't put y'all in such extreme materialism, and it's definitely hard to break. I've cracked mine. I'm coming out like a chicken out of the egg, and right now the other generations under us are in it with a phone, and so I'm just here to I'm here to give a Generation X response to what I see unfolding right before me, from extreme Islam to all our new foreign family from all across the world that now lives here, in whatever American city you in. There's a lot of extremes going on, and I just kind of want to shovel some stuff out of the way for the Generation Betas. So this video might not even be for anybody right now. This is for 12 years for you, 2037, whatever. All right, 2037. This video's for you, and how not everybody went along with this kind of upside down behavior that they're making mankind experience. Because when you're taking excessive medications, when you're taking vaccines, it can throw off whatever chemical balance, which just makes us look around and say, hey, what is this life about? Outside of the YouTube, go outside, sun gaze, star gaze. So this is what I want my plea to, and I gotta say, white America, because we are counterparts to each other. Black America, white America. Y'all the ones separated. First I thought it was integration, but now it's not. Y'all just want to give us the schools, the educational system is what you wanted us to learn. You didn't really want us learning kind of our own science, right? This is what liberation is. When your oppressor doesn't teach you this science, he just wants you to know kangaroo court and stay in line. Look at the pictures. Kangaroo court. I hope I can use that. It's funny though. When I saw it, I had to do it. So anyway, this video is going to be about the House Bill 25-1312, which some baby boomers and Generation X passed, and we'll just let her talk about it from here. Stage.
I'm Maggie Bryan in Colorado Springs. A bill on its way to the state Senate aims to strengthen protections for transgender people across Colorado. It's named after one of the 5 victims of the Club Q shooting. The Kelly Loving Act would make misgendering and deadnaming acts of discrimination under Colorado's Anti-Discrimination Act. In the bill, misgender means to purposefully refer to someone by a different pronoun to intentionally disregard their gender identity. The bill says deadnaming is calling someone by their birth name rather than their chosen name, also to intentionally disregard their gender identity.
And really the only person that can be found of deadnaming is your family. Because I wouldn't know your name anyway unless you told me what your name is. Don't tell me what your name was and then tell me what your name is. Tell me who you are. Tell me okay. So the only person that can know about deadname is your family. And so it almost sounds like this bill is another attack on the family. What's wrong with having man, woman, child in the household? It's like you want to raise Generation Betas to be zombies. I gotta say it. I don't have another word for it. Let's keep going.
The Kelly Loving Act would also let courts take into account a parent deadnaming or misgendering their child.
A parent dead naming. Listen to how that sounds. A parent dead naming or misgendering. Not the doctor. Let's keep going. This is a Gen X response. If you don't like it, you might want to stop now. But like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let's go.
While making child custody decisions. The bill would consider those acts as coercive control, which is a form of child abuse in Colorado. Kelly Loving was
coercive control for not letting your child pick his gender. You can get a lawsuit or go to jail. Kangaroo court.
Transgender woman who was shot and killed inside Club Q.
And remember, this ain't my nation. I don't want it like this. I don't want it like this. But you know, black people, we ain't got no control. We have zero control in this country. Only thing they want us showing is entertainment. What we're talking about just on a big scale. On a big scale, you know. That's why I take this time to pause. You got to appreciate the scholars like Dr. Ben and John Henry Clark and people like Phil Valentine, Bobby Hemmett. I'm forgetting our brother from Chicago, Steve Coakley, and so many others that we can name that said, hey, we were trying to liberate our minds from the poison and teaching boys who and what they are, and teaching girls who and what they are. But if we don't have true control of our educational system, the educational system that's currently in place, Generation Beta, we ain't seen nothing yet. You think this generation is bad? Twerking at the graduation, not that that's bad, you know, it's just kind of excessive. It's an excessive celebration. But, you know, we see, you know, all the girls dressed like they at the beach. They twerking on top of cars. They fighting in the stores. I'm talking about black generation now. You know, because the whites are, it seems like they have a little more control. But when they do spaz out, it's the whole neighborhood get killed on some Freddy Krueger type of shit. Whereas our behavior is, we don't have impulse control. So we fighting over, you stepped on my shoes, you call me nigga. You know, we got to get past that. We have to get past it. We need a new spiritual system. All right, let's finish. We're talking about the House Bill 25-1312 and coerciveness that is deemed punishable by parents who have a problem with their children trying to gender themselves.
22. I spoke with her sister, Tiffany, who says people like Kelly just want to be treated equally. She says it's important to expand legal protections for transgender people.
Kelly had a hard time getting a job or being able to keep a job because she would be at work, people would come in looking.
I gotta say it, white folks, y'all need Mayat. Y'all need this. White Americans, study the Nile Valley. Study the Nile Valley. Christianity has led you to this point in time, to this space and time, right? And you know who's going to clean you up, white America? Let me share my screen. You know who's going to clean you up? Let me show who's going to clean you up. We'll get back to the passive aggressiveness of transgender women, quote unquote. But you know who's going to clean you up? Them. They going to clean you up, white America. They going to you a Muslim. It's already happening. They already setting up. They're going to make you a Muslim. They're going to put you dressed up. If you're a gay white man, they're going to throw you off the bridge. That's just real. I ain't making it up. Or if you believe in that behavior, and this is coming from this religion, I'm not making none of this up. You can look at it for yourself. It's too much information. Tons of information out here. Taking wealth, taking property. Well, maybe they know that something's coming down the pipes, that they're starting to behave in this. I'm a woman, and I'm gonna teach your children to be women. So we're gonna have a generation that's being you betas. Y'all have been led into this particular avenue where you're questioning your own gender, not your human, not your soul. What makes you you? What makes me me is the soul. Once the soul leaves, nothing. So it's bigger than their gender. What did he say? You know, the body and the spirit are not mismatched. Okay? The creation don't make mistakes like that. The body and the spirit are not a mismatch. They're trying to just keep you at the lowest, dumbest stage. And I say dumb meaning not informed. Not letting your brain and thoughts, letting your brain grow and develop. Because as your brain grows, it's only natural that your thought and your consciousness is going to expand. So you don't want to be taking hormones or taking shots or whatever, and that process is blocking certain things, right? And stopping certain things to happen. And then your consciousness stops. And now you have a dead consciousness. That's my take. We need a spiritual system. White folks, get into Ma'at. This is page 90 right here. Get into Heru and Set. Let's get back.
And it's not like she was just decided up one day that she wanted to be gay or she wanted to be trans. This is from when she was a child.
Those against the bill say it does not protect transgender people and believe the legislation could actually harm children. Coming up on News 5 at 10, I'm talking with one state lawmaker who voted against the bill. In Colorado Springs,
that one state lawmaker was Senator Paul London. And, of course, they use one. And so maybe he sees it and he sees the potential, he sees that in 10, 15 years, if you think this generation is bad, if you think these millennials and Gen Zs are arrogant and they don't want to work and they don't want to do nothing and they don't have no respect for nothing, wait till this particular bill starts to implement in the system, in the already broken American system. So really, it's our own government hating us. Our own government hate us. And whoever else is going to come over here. So all you foreigners, get ready. Enjoy your time over here now, because your children are going to be products of the state. Hate to say it, y'all. But I think that's where I'm going to stop it. Again, I urge white Americans and blacks to come to see what's being done to us. And really, I'm just talking to the working class American, not you, not anybody that's OnlyFans that made $100,000. I'm talking to Gen Zs now. Excuse me, I'm talking to Gen X now. Where you at? Where you at? Kangaroo Court, Watermelon TV. Like and subscribe to the channel. Like, dislike, subscribe to the channel. I'm out.